The best encapsulator, the 19th of September 2024. I don't want to digitize the money. Abna'un Noor, the letter Kha. What I don't like is that Arabs would want people to take the side, not contribute to helping solve the issue, but rather just watch. This is where gossip comes from. If people would want to influence change through what they tell people, then it is no wonder that by taking no tangible action in the world, they are left to speak for the sake of speaking, not with the intent whatsoever but to say things and their opinions about what is happening in their world. The best encapsulator. The 13th of September 2024. It seems as though whenever an attribute of God is mentioned or used, it makes as though a space of time in between the usage of the term or attribute or name, and then things follow. God's names are a miracle. I'm somewhat more concerned with the pool of possibilities, tailored currently towards figuring out which is an urge I need to try to avoid for some time. Things cannot be figured out as they happen, yet it seems as though they have to be, as though someone goes in and out of a drowning pool. It seems as though it is not just writing and memorizing or conceptualizing something. It is more feeling the state in which you are being in the process. Being as in the sense of being involved and having experienced a relatable event. Like the knowledge of whether someone would like or dislike or even, God forbid, hate something. Making mistakes in the process. It feels like I need to remove it again. You see, when I first started it, it was more like a journal, and the purpose was good, to keep it as a journal. But I wouldn't want it to be tiring. Urges that were not even meant to exist do still exist, but their existence is in the hands of He who rules them. The 15th of September 2024. Why would space-time travel be possible had it not been for the speed at which they have to travel? If a spaceship was able to reach some speeds, it would be able to pierce space, causing the distance to shrink as time goes by for the spaceship. High speeds are only perceived to be normal speeds to those who are going through them. To that effect, if we consider the case of angels, they would have to have high speeds in order to be able to perform their commanded duty. وبالتالي أنت لو عايز تحارب الظلمات متنوعة جدا. There are those of us who would be providing themselves as tribute. I'm trying to hide its noticeability if anyone will be able to notice, other than me. What if the noise is what matters? What if adding something that is not digital to a digitized product renders it back to its reality, that it is a digitized thing? When adding human sounds to a record, at first it sounds out of place, but only because no matter how perfect you want to make music sound, it will not be as perfect as the sounds produced by humans. أتشهدني على نفسي وأنا لا أعلم بما تشهدني عليه من نفسي حينئذ. Will you make me testify to having done what I've done without letting me know that I am being made to testify about that for the multiple possible probabilities that might have been more probable than what had happened to me? Alhamdulillah ala basari.